What'd you say, Tater?
I want all you folks, the lights are up on my house. They're all up, and I want you to come by and see them. And stop in, if you will, and see Miss Mona and I. Will you do that at Christmas? This Christmas?
Absolutely, yeah.
Got about 7,000 lights for you to view. Started on them in October. Put them up every year for the past 10 years, just for the kids in the neighborhood. One little boy met me in Kroger's one day and said, "Where's Santa Claus? He wasn't on the chimney." I wasn't going to put him up last year. And when he asked me, I said, "He's a little late. He'll be up there. Don't you worry about it." And I went straight as I could go and bought the biggest one I could find and put him on top of the house for the little kids in the neighborhood. And the Baptist Children's Home that we talked about a while ago, they bring the buses by for the children, and they all get out and look at the lights, and I go down and visit with them. Okay?
What a nice thing to do. That's the Christmas spirit. That's wonderful.
Spirit. You know, they'll probably name it, Bill, Little Jimmy Dickens Opryland this next year. 2 more months, yeah.
Hey, what my daughter and I love to do is go sing for the kids at the Baptist Children's Home. And Mike Huff gets that ready every year, and he's a great insurance guy in Brentwood, and it's a real treat to go sing for those kids. And another thing that we like to do at Christmas time, we just started doing that, is to sing for the children at the psychiatric ward at Vanderbilt Hospital. It's wonderful. It's really great.
A lot of you go, don't you, to Baptist, isn't it Baptist Hospital, where a lot of people from the Grand Ole Opry go and sing Christmas carols and this kind of thing?
Retirement. Yeah. We go there.
That's right, yeah, the retirement Veterans Hospital. I know Jan's very involved in that.
Kids always do that fun.
Yeah, the School for the Blind. And is it, what's the name of the song we do that they do all the repeats? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they've you know, like a light bulb, you know, that kind of thing. And they have the biggest time.
This last year, during the Christmas caroling, we went to is it Harry Hillman?
Yes.
School. I tell you.
Yes.
If you ever need a reason to count your blessings, go there and see these children.
Is it a hospital?
No, it isn't for the blind. It's totally afflicted,
Yes.
you know, mentally and physically and everything. And it will break your heart, but it will certainly make you count your blessings.
Some of them are children who I asked the lady there, and some of them are children with diseases. And,
Yeah.
Some are accident victims, car wreck victims. One little girl was there because she fell in a swimming pool and her parents got her out, but when they got her out, it was too late. They brought her back, but it was the brain damage had set in. Another one was a car wreck. Another one a little boy had drank so much cough syrup, and it had done brain damage severely. And you can't imagine. It's like Jan says. I mean, we're not talking light affliction here.
Serious.
It's so wonderful that the people...
They told us not to touch any of the children, you know, not to go over to them. But we were standing there singing, and there was this one little boy over there in a wheelchair, just propped up every way for him to be propped up. And when we started singing, you know, anything out of the ordinary gets them. They get excited and they don't know what to do.
Agitated.
This little boy became so agitated and everything, and I just broke ranks and went over there and patted him, and stood there and rubbed his hand, and he calmed down. So I stayed there with him the whole time. But I went in the restroom and cried, because it will break your heart. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so wonderful that the people in this room and our brothers and sisters in the music business, the ones that have been around a while, the new ones, whoever, that they take time to do things like that and to share.
I hope the people watching this can see that the ladies and gentlemen of country music, what they do in their spare time when they're off stage, and what they try to put back from the business that they've taken from. We're getting a great example from it with these stories today.
Well, it's like I said when Skeeter was talking, and Skeeter said she never did it for publicity. Nobody in this room does it for the publicity. It's because of what's in the hearts.